I think the most exciting thing about when I think about planning out like a live show and all that kind of stuff is like, what kind of experience do I want to give the viewer and the people in the audience and all that? And like, I just had this like wild kind of fantasy about like making it really like, I really would like myself to be kind of like a like the medieval times or the Dolly Parton radio and stuff, ranch and all that kind of stuff. Not like with like I have different themes and ideas and concepts for shows, but it's not like a building like you set up and come to. I want to travel like to different venues. I don't want it to be like one set place. Well, I do for like a theme park, but that's not what we're talking about right now. We're talking about traveling to different cities and having a show. I want it to be like a what is a banquet style type show where you have a meal also with it, um and like selling like merchandise and stuff. And I was talking to my grandma about this, and I was like that I want like, instead of like potato chips, like I would like to like make like fresh stuff, like everything be made there, like instead of sell, because she was like sell chips and hamburgers and hot dogs and stuff like that. But I was just like, be making chips out of fresh potatoes, I think would probably, I feel like costly, it wouldn't be as expensive as buying like individual size chips. And I just don't like it. Like, I don't like it when you have events and like everybody's getting chips out of the same bag. I just don't like it. That's just my preference or my opinion. But and I do think it will be less costly, but then you have to take into consideration, you have to buy oil, you have to buy the seasoning, and you have to pay somebody to cook them. And like, I don't want them to cook and then like you eat like an hour later and that kind of stuff. Like, I want it to be like made to order type situation, like everything made to order. So you have to have like a staff. And then like there's preparation the night for, there's how are you going to bring that into the venue, and if you're traveling around the world into like different states and countries, is it like, are you going to buy this stuff at at a nearby store, which whatever you're in like a ghost town, there's no stores near. And like, where are you going to store this stuff, like, because that's why I think you would probably buy it like in that facility. You have to plan all this out and know where you're going ahead of time. That's the hardest part about stuff, because it's like, if you don't plan stuff out ahead of time, more than likely it doesn't happen. But then like, sometimes I've come into this problem that like I feel discouraged because I don't yet have the assets to make it happen yet. So that's part of it too. Getting yourself to the point where you feel comfortable enough to plan.